Good morning, my friends. James here, of course, from the Dragon Blogger team with a little stream for you today. A bunch of very cool products we're going to try and push through. I do have it a little darker in here today on purpose. I have the overhead lights over there off and stuff, trying to defeat a purpose, but hey, they're off and stuff. So, kind of cool. We're going to be doing this show. We're going to be having some fun, guys. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of other cool stuff like that. We're going to start off with some Jackery products. Guys know I love my Jackery power stations. So we're going to start that off with, of course, that product right here. This is actually the Jackery Explorer 200 Pro. Now, the Jackery Explorer 200 Pro is a beautiful little power station that packs quite a punch. Now, you do have 3 AC outlets of 2200 watts of pure sine wave connectability. That means you can plug in your window AC or other devices into this and not have a problem. On top of that, you got 2 USB-C ports that are 100 watts max charging capability and 2 USB-A ports at 18 watts max charging capability. On top of that, you got that high contrast ratio or high contrast screen, digital screen, so you can actually see the battery charge. You can see the voltage in and out and the amount of time it's going to take to charge and what amount of time is left, which is actually kind of cool. Now, this power station does have a handle. The handle does fold up, so you can actually carry it around. Now, this power station does weigh over 30 pounds. Do know that. So it's over 30 plus pounds with this on hand. Now, that is actually the cool piece with that. Now, that's a great little option for you on hand to do that. Now, with that, though, of course, you have a great little power station that's going to give you guys 2,160 watt hours of power of connectability with this. And that's actually a great idea to have amount of power. Now, to charge this, though, it's going to take you about 2 hours on a wall plug, 24 hours on a car outlet, and about 2.5 hours on a solar charging system. Now, for solar chargers, you can add up to about 6 solar panels, and that can actually run either the Solar Saga 200 panels if you want. Now, those are beautiful panels. Now, this does have a flashlight that I was just showing you guys in that video, which is going to do very, very well for you. Now, with it, of course, Class 9 drop protection with the resistance of drop impact resistance. So that means you can drop it from about 0.9 meters off of any surface. I've dropped a smaller one about 9 feet, and it actually lasted with no issues. So I'm going to say it does very, very well. Now, these do have temperature sensors. They also have, of course, intelligent PMSs. They have everything you could ever want in one of these systems to do that on hand. It does come with the cable kit. The cable kit's going to give you guys charging cables for like the wall plug, solar panels, or even a cigarette car lighter because, yes, you can do that. Now, the runtime, though, on this is going to give you about 2 hours on 1100 watt window AC. If you want to plug in your house refrigerator, about 3.25 hours of runtime with that. Now, you also have that electric grill you can plug in, or even a blender or other devices, or just charging your phone. Now, like I said, over 30 pounds. This station alone weighs approximately 43 pounds. So it does weigh a little bit, so carrying it around is just going to be one of them things you'll have to be kind of careful with. So if you guys need right there, the 2000 Pro Power Station from Jackery. Now, it's actually 37% off today, so that's a great deal. Normally like $1,900, it's $1,199 for you. Now, we're going to move over to its big brother, the 3000 Pro. This is another cool one right here.
Jackery Explorer.
Well, this place, I got to check something.
This is a beautiful, beautiful power station, guys. This is over 3,000 watt hours of power, of course. You have 3,024 watt hours of power in this beautiful device. Now, you do have multiple plugs. First and foremost, you have 2 USB-A ports right there. Those USBs are 18 watts max of power. You then have 2 USB-C ports underneath. Those are 100 watts max of power, of course. Now, you do have a button to turn it on. The moment you turn it on, you're then powered. Of course, if I power the station on, we're going to hold this down and power the station up. You're going to see the display comes on, and then we can actually turn this ports on, and then we have AC ports on, and all of that right here. We have those ports up and running. Now, on this side, we also have this DC port if I want. So if I hit that button, you guys will see the DC port as well. 12 volt, 10 amp cigarette lighter plug. You then have 5 AC ports. 4 on the bottom. These 4 on the bottom, of course, are going to do 3,000 watts of sine wave, pure sine wave power out of those. Those are, of course, 120 volts at 20 amps right there. You then have the upper one, of course, as well. This is an AC 120 volt, 3000 watt pure sine wave. This means you can plug like your little fridges, your stoves and stuff into this on that plug right there. You do have a digital display. Digital display will show you guys the power that's left in this machine. It will show you the wattage being used and the output power with that. Now inside this kit, you're greeted with this bag, of course, as well. And this bag is going to give you the charging cable, just a nice orange charging cable there for you. You also get this next cable. This is actually going to be your cigarette lighter style cable to charge it as well. So this is your DC plug with the cigarette lighter. Allows you to charge that as well. Now there are a couple of adapters for the DC ports as well if you need those for the solar panels. They do give you that. There is a user manual as well. Now this system actually can run off of solar panels if you want. You could actually connect up 6 of the Solar Saga 200s to this and actually charge this device off of those in about 3.5 hours. Now, if you use the wall plug, it's going to be about 2.5 hours with that as well. If you use the car plug, guys, it's going to allow you to use about 34 hours until it's fully charged. All right, let's just go there. Now, with this, you have...
Now, normally I don't play the video, but I did have to answer that message. It was actually about my car. But guys, 5 AC outlets of power, over 3,000 watts of pure sine wave connectability with that. Now, that's a cool part. Now, it can go up to 6,000 max. That means you can plug in a TIG or MIG welder with that and run it off of this. You still have the 2 USB-C ports, the 2 USB-A ports. This actually has 2 large 3-inch wheels that can allow you to roll it around. Has that aluminum handle that will allow you to, of course, move it on top of that with that. It's a suitcase style design. Now, connect up 6 solar panels. You guys can fully charge this. Now, the cool part about that is 3,024 watt hours of power on this device. Means you can run a window AC like your 10,000 BTU 1100 watt window AC for approximately 3 hours with that. Right there, you guys can see I tipped it over, and there's the wheels, how easy it does tip over with that, of course, handle. That's actually kind of cool with that. It's a great little piece. So if you guys need something like that, definitely check this out. This is going to be... sorry about that, guys. So it does have, of course, circuit breakers on the side, just in case you guys need it trips it a little. I press it in and re-trip it, and you're good to go. On the back, you have multiple plug designs. Of course, this is going to allow you to plug in your wall plug, your solar panels, and, of course, another AC input reset, just in case. It has protections. Now, these are LiFePO 4 cells. They're individually wrapped LiFePO cells. They do have nice large handles up there, of course, for you. This is a great piece. Honestly, this thing is amazingly well done. If you need a power station like that, I recommend fully. Just one of them things. Now we're gonna move over to some headsets. I've been doing this company, products from this company for a while. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys a funny story. I learned that I was pronouncing their name wrong for a long time. Dyslexia is not a friend of mine, right? I have dyslexia. Now, we're going to show you guys the EXA, that's right, EXA headset. Now, we're going to show you guys the E900 Pros. Yes, they're in the box. I put them back in the box because, well, storing this much product, it's easier to stack in boxes than it is to have it laying everywhere. That's the 900 Pro. Now, this is a 2-in-1 gaming headset. Of course, it's in that beautiful yellow colorway. Now, this does have, of course, multiple ways to connect it, but we're going to talk about... guys, several ways of this. First and foremost, we're going to pull the bag out. You have this bag, and yes, I put it all back in the bag, but you have, of course, a microphone. So it does have a detachable microphone with this. Now, of course, it is yellow. It does have a windsock. I put the windsock on there. Now, you have a multiple connection points. You have, of course, the splitter, 3.5 to 3.5 splitter, just in case you have that old school style PC. It's then going to have, of course, a USB-C to USB-A connection cable as well for that. Or you have the USB-C to 3.5 connection cable. This means you can use it on your Nintendo Switches, your Xboxes, or anything and everything in between with that. You have all the connections you want. Now, of course, if you guys want to use the lighting on this, you'll have to use the USB connection. Inside here, you're going to be greeted with, of course, this beautiful carrying bag with, of course, the EXA logo on it. Now, once you open it up, you're going to be greeted with this, I'm going to say Cyberpunk headset. That's right. That's what they call this, the Cyberpunk pattern. Now look at that pattern. That pattern is beautifully well done, and right there, guys, you could say innovated for the gamers, and it has that nice, luscious padding all the way around. Big, thick earmuffs. Now, this does, of course, have on this side volume control, microphone mute, connections, and everything. This is a headset for you. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, 7.1 surround sound works well with this. The one thing I will tell you, though, is if you do the 7.1 surround, you may need the driver, of course, for that. They do have a driver for this. Now, bin test, guys, that's about as far as you're going to go. You don't want to go much farther than that, but it's going to handle well. These 50 millimeter drivers produce an amazing amount of sound through this. If you guys need to, this is definitely a good one. Now, that microphone's going to do well because it does have a nice sensitivity for it, but it has that great pickup. If you need the driver, on the box and, of course, in the user manual, they do have the link for the drivers for this, so they do want you guys to know. But it's that colorway, that pattern, and the comfortability, and, of course, the accessibility. The one thing I'm going to tell you guys is these are always a price point headset. $56 for this headset is like a no-brainer for me because you get that quality of a headset like this, but at a price point. Now, I will also tell you, though, it comes in 2 other colorways. It comes in a white. It also comes in a black and red. The white is, of course, white and blue, and this actually has a blue lighting as well for that. Bubberman, what's up, buddy? What's up, Flint? Guys, EXA E900 headset. Those are the pro versions. Definitely worth checking out. Now, I'm going to pop that back in here, of course, like this. Set it back in the box. We're going to grab that man, folks. It just stacks easier for me, guys. That's why I put everything back in boxes. I can actually stack it just to keep product on hand. It's hard to have loose products. Plus, then you don't know which product is which throughout the day. Oh, and of course, I dropped it on the ground. Now, you guys have probably saw me talk about the EXA Star Engines before. Well, they have a new version, and this is going to be the S one. That's right, the EXA Star Engine S headset. Now, still 50 millimeter drivers. This is a wired version, guys. This is going to be wired connectability, so you do have to have the wires for that. Now, it does still have a detachable mic. The detachable mic comes in the bag with, of course, that 3.5 splitter. So if you guys need that, it's definitely in there. Again, their beautiful EXA bag right here. Once you pop it open, you're going to be greeted with, of course, the headset itself. Nice headset. Again, nice wide band. The band is well done. You can bend this one a little farther. Big, thick earmuffs, 50 millimeter drivers. With this, of course, your volume control, microphone mute, you actually has built in for like the ENC and stuff like that. But, dude, this pair is actually $49.99. But there's a $10 clippable coupon, so it brings it out to $39.99. The built-in noise-canceling microphone works great for this headset. The sound quality is amazingly well done. The earmuffs. When you do a 7.1 surround sound test on these guys, if you go to like YouTube and stuff and pull up that test, it does what it's supposed to do. It brings those sounds like it's supposed to do around it. And that's where I like to test because you get that immersive sound on it. It's just, it's a simulated sound, but it does reproduce it well. And that's the way you want it from a headset. That's, but the price point is what's crazy. I mean, you're getting a headset with that quality at like $39 if you use that clippable coupon. And, of course, you get that beautiful carrying case so you can take it wherever you need with that. So right there, EXA, guys. The EXA Star Engine S. Now, of course, we have one more product from them. I'm going to attempt to put this box on the table and not drop it like the other one. Now, we're going to talk about the open ear bone conduction or open ear style headset, right? This is going to be, of course, from EXA. This is their S30s. Now, this is the box it comes in. You guys pretty much can get the glimmer of this. Now, what we're going to talk about, though, is this is a telecom style of headset that has open style. Inside, you're going to have this egg crate design. Bluetooth connectability with that 5.3 connection, which means you're going to have about 90 plus feet of connectability. These are IPX5 water resistant and waterproof. They have built-in microphones, of course, and touch control. You're going to get about 70 hours of playtime with this. That's right, about 70 hours of playtime. Now, we can actually talk about a few things. We can go into depth with it. We can actually be like, hey, what can it really do for us? First and foremost, it has 4 microphone ENC. Inside here, you're going to have a USB to USB-C charging cable. You're going to have, of course, the little dock. Now, the dock is what's going to have an extra backup battery. Inside, you're going to have your left and right ear. Of course, has a microphone on that side for you. Now, with it, of course, 70 hours of charging with the case, 9 hours of talk time on the earbuds itself, plus 70 hours with the case, right? If you're using it just for music, that's what you're going to get. To literally use these, you're going to hook it over your ear, right? It's going to hook on, connect up, and you're sitting over your eardrum, but you can still hear everything around you. You put that microphone out and around, and it starts working. Now, yes, this is a higher end version, guys. This is going to like compare towards the Shokz. But what I'm going to tell you right now is this fits really comfy and has a smoking battery life. Like the battery life on this is just amazingly well done. The even better part is that microphone is amazingly well done. Now, it does, of course, have a microphone button connectability. So if you guys want, you can actually do that with this. You have the touch controls, and you have that charging base that's going to do well for you. The EXA S30s are amazingly well done. Now, what I will also tell you guys, though, is there's a $20 clippable coupon for this headset. So if you want to save a few bucks on it, right here, the EXA S30s, telecom style open ears. Those things are amazingly well done. Hey, Joanna, what's up there? What you doing? What's new? Did you bring any goodies or snacks? Because I'm hungry. I did drop a product, which I want to pick up real quick. Because I don't want to step on it later and forget it's down there. Do that. Let's do this. Oh, and of course I got my earbud falling out. Now, we're going to move over to a product that I actually have to get to testing this week when I have spare time. And that, of course, is the G-Com. That's right, the G-Com Mini PC. Now, this Mini PC is an Intel PC that's going to just pack a wallet for you. Now, this has got an Intel 12th Gen Intel i5 12450H NUC 12, 8-core, 12 threads. Now, with that, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 inside this little bad boy of a pouch. Now, you also get a 512 gigabyte SSD on this mini PC. Now, the cool part about that is you actually can add another M.2 SSD like the one that's in it, or you can also add a secondary 2.5-inch style of slide-in SSD through the actual cable connector. Now, with this, you have a multi-point connection with Wi-Fi 6E, but also has that 5 gigahertz band and 2.4 with that. Bluetooth 5.2 built in, has USB 4.0 ports, 2.5G lane, 8K video resolution with this. Now, with that, of course, you have that SD card slot on the side, so you can actually do an SD card slot. Now, of course, you can also do this over here, which is going to allow you to do, of course, the multiple point of USB connections and 3.5. But on the side, you have that laptop-like lock for that. And on the back, of course, you have right here, you have the dual USB-C ports and dual HDMI ports, 2 more USB-A ports, and of course that power connection. The cool part about this is we're going to get into it. You can use all 4 of these ports as a connection to monitors. So the 2 USB-Cs and the 2 USB-A ports can connect up as monitors. So you have that to connect up. You can play this in 8K, you can play it in 4K, you can play it in 1080p. That's up to you. Now, literally on the bottom, you have 4 screws. These 4 screws will come undone. You can pop it open. You can actually change out the SSD. You can add an SSD, or you can actually see some other bits and pieces with this. That's cool. This is a beautiful piece. It does come with all the cabling you need from the HDMI to your power cable with this. if you guys need a beautiful little mini PC that will allow you to game, this is definitely the one. This will allow you to actually do games, so you don't have to worry about it. You have, of course, what you need as you need it with this connectability. This is a great one. Windows 11 Pro in a mini PC with all of the options. It's a good piece. This is something you definitely could set behind a TV. It's something you could set on, let's say, a movie projector. You guys want to have a PC connected to your movie projector to play all the apps that you would ever want, or even just game off of. This would do it. GCOM right here has got you covered with that one. It's not a bad price, like $429 for that. Order up. What? Oh, right on. I always wanted to order food. Up next, guys, I believe we got some KYY portal. Oh, no, this is QQH, if I remember correctly. This is not a me product. So we're going to show you guys a mini monitor real quick. Well, that's going. I got to check my phone because it's blowing up down there for some reason. You guys have no sound, do you?
And use
Let's back this up.
Dragon Blogger here to show you the
There we go.
QQH super fantastic 1080p 15.6-inch portable monitor. This thing is absolutely fantastic, and I was so excited to get to use it. This is the monitor itself. It comes with a nice little covering for it, as well as a really easy to use stand that you simply just pull out and use. Whether you want to have your monitor in landscape or portrait orientation, it supports both, which makes it absolutely fantastic. As you can see, it has different inputs on the side, such as a 3.5mm aux cable, 2 spots for USB-C, a mini HDMI, as well as the power button and a switch that you will use to control it. Now, one thing that is important to know is that the first USB-C port supports power supply and video output, but the second one only supports power supply. So that's going to be super important. It comes with different cables that you can use, such as an HDMI to mini HDMI, a USB-A to USB-C, which you will use to charge it, and then a USB-C to USB-C. This is the power block that's going to be used for the USB-A to USB-C to power it, and it supplies the right amount of power, and it makes it absolutely fantastic. Now, basically, once we get everything set up the way it needs to be, it's super easy and compatible.
Guys, once it's set up, you can download the drivers if you really want, or just use it as it is. Now, you can use it as a mirrored monitor, or actually as a second monitor, or you can do it as, of course, mirroring your phone onto it just by plugging it in. It's a great little piece, full 1080p, 15.6-inch monitor, portable connectability, bright and vibrant. It does have, of course, some speakers for you with that. Now, that's a great option for you if you guys need a portable monitor. But what I'm really thrilled to show you guys is the final video of the Nomadic X300. That's right, Nomadic X300. Now, the Nomadic projector is an amazingly cool projector. This is a product I just did. I'll let you guys watch the video on purpose.
The Nomadic X300 portable movie projector. With 16 watts of Harman Kardon sound and, of course, rechargeable, you can get 3 hours of battery life off a full charge in movie mode. Now, you can also get 6 hours of music mode by just playing Bluetooth music. On the top, of course, you guys got your volume controls and, of course, your other adjustments as you would expect, including Bluetooth auxiliary and inputs and outputs, and, of course, screen adjustments. Now, this beautiful rose gold pattern is actually going to be your mirror to project the screen. Now in the front, of course, you got an auxiliary input, a charging cable, HDMI input, a USB-C port, a USB-A port, 2 3.5s, and of course a micro TS card. Now with this, of course, it is a beautiful little projector that's going to do quite well for you. But now what I'm going to do is close down the lights and show you guys it in action. Now right here, I have it actually up on my screen, and you guys can see it plays Zelda right there for you. Now with this, if I adjust the sound up, you'll start hearing the game play. Now, it's actually quite loud and quite vibrant for you. Just like that, you guys can actually hear the difference of other pieces with that on hand, which is actually very beautifully well done. Now that's actually kind of cool. The best part is of course if I drop out of this mode and I grab the remote control. Now as you guys can see right there, if we want, we can zoom on in there. You guys will see on that screen, of course, you have HDMI, USB.
Now with this, guys, you have a portable projector that can be taken anywhere. It is rechargeable. You have a good battery life, and the speaker quality is really, really decent. That means you can take a movie outside and project it outside and watch a movie if you want. It has, of course, apps built in like Nextplex, Netflix, Twitch, Kodi, and all the other stuff that you could ever want with this. It's got the stuff that you can need, and I kind of like that. Now, if you need other apps, you may have to download the Google App Store into this, of course, or blah, blah, blah. You might have to sideload some stuff or get a Fire Stick. That's just my recommendations, because it doesn't have the world's most amount of apps, but if you have a Fire Stick, you have all the apps that you could ever want with this. It's bright, it's vibrant, 300 ANSI lumens, it's a cool piece, and a great price point. Now, of course, we're going to show you guys some Govee RGB lights up next.
Hey everyone, Nikita, a Dragon Blogger.
Now, we're not going to listen to Nikita's voice today because we're showing you guys the Govee rope lights. This is a 16.4 foot set. This light rope set is amazingly well done. Now, what we're going to talk about is, of course, how well it's done. It has an app. The app is completely free. You got, of course, 64 plus scenes of colorations. Now, you can make your own colors. You can go into music mode, which is like a reactive to your voice, or to music. That's going to change the pattern and flash and all the other stuff. With this light set, though, you can actually connect it up to a wall. You can draw out words. You can write out other stuff with that. It's a great, great piece. Honestly, this is an amazing little product that's going to do well for pretty much anybody out there. If you guys need lights like this is going to be bright and vibrant. I use their Govee lights all around my house, including this floor lamp. Now, that floor lamp, you may not realize, is actually that rope light. It's just in a floor lamp setting. So that's what's kind of cool with that. What I'm going to do is drop that down because it just hit my hand on my camera, which I was not trying to do. But all the scenes, guys, you have every scene you could ever want with that. Christopher, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Truly, truly do. Beautiful, beautiful lights. Honestly, it's an amazing light set for you. Definitely recommend that. Govee right there. Now, we're also going to show you guys a Phantek product. This is the X8. Now, the Phantek X8 is actually a tire inflator that, well, we use in our house. Now, we're going to jump forward because, well, we don't need the full video with this. This is going to do 150 PSI for you, up to. Now, that means you can do your tire that maybe you got a tire that's down about 29 PSI and you need to get it back up to about 35. It should be able to do that inflation in under 30 seconds or so, well, about a minute or less. You have the connectability. You can also do basketballs with this. It has a charging cable. It has an inflator for like balloons or air mattresses as well. Now, what I'm going to tell you, though, is anywhere from 0 to 150 PSI, you're going to get about 2 tires at 0 to 150 PSI. Anything over that, you're going to get multiple tires, of course, with that. It's going to last a little longer. Now, we were approximately getting about 3 tires off a charge on this device. And that's because, well, my kids' tires lost a lot of air quite a bit and quickly. So it does do that. Now, with it, you have the multiple modes of use. You have the standard modes, car mode, basketball mode, bicycle mode, or motorcycle mode. Manual mode is where you can adjust the settings to whatever you like. Most mountain bikes or little electric bikes take higher pressure tires, as where your car tire doesn't take a lot of pressure. Once you have it set up, you're up and going with it. This is a great piece that does very, very well for you guys. So if you need something like that, definitely check that one out. Now, of course, we like to plug this next product. This is from Anker. This is the AnkerWork M650 lavalier microphones. Now, the AnkerWork M650s is a microphone set that does come in this box. I keep it in the box because, well, it stacks in my drawer a lot easier. I do pull it out quite a bit and use it a lot. And this is, of course, the case. It has their beautiful logo. It has this beautiful colorway. Or if I open it up, you guys can see the battery charged level. It's because I just freshly charged it. Inside, you're going to be greeted with, of course, the receiver and 2 microphones. These are disc-sized microphones. Pop it out. You're going to see one is gold and the other is green. You can actually take that disc off if you guys wanted to and change the colorway with that. Now, the best part is having those colors means you can actually tell which one goes to which product. Has a microphone mute button right there. If I tap that, it turns red. Has the microphone on top. It also has this little connectability for a windsock. To connect it to you, you have a clip or you have that magnetic piece. Now, I use the magnet because it's a lot easier for you, but I could just clip it onto my shirt just like that, right? And that's a cool piece. Now, the receiver can be connected up to, of course, your DSLR cameras, can be connected up to your PC, or it can be connected up to, of course, your phones or tablets. To do the tablets and stuff, you're going to have to use the bottom. If you do the other ways, you have, of course, the connectability on the side. Now, to do that, you can do iOS connection with that little adapter right there, or you can use Android connection with the USB-C adapter. Now, this receiver, of course, is touchscreen, so if I wanted to, I can actually swipe to the side and change out settings with this. I can actually record straight to this device as well. This is an amazing kit for content creators that's going to work phenomenally well. It's outstanding. Even the background removal software works just ridiculously well. If you need something like that, check out the Anchorwork M650s. You won't be disappointed with this set. It does cost a little bit, but you're not going to be disappointed with that. I love that set. Now, with that, we're going to move over to the VEVOR. That's right, the VEVOR. We're going to show you guys the VEVOR thermal gun.
This is the 23.
That is the wrong video. We have like 3 VEVOR products today, so bear with me.
Everyone, may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the VEVOR thermal imaging camera. Now, this is a really awesome thermal imaging camera with impressive specification that promises a blend of cutting-edge technology and user-friendly features. I really like the fact that it comes with all of the amenities that you need, such as the carrying case, and it even comes with a 16GB micro SD card that you can use with it. Now, this is me just taking it out and just putting it on my dog, and it's really cool to see the color pattern that it uses to describe the temperatures in the area. Now, you do have 4 different color palette settings: the rainbow, iron, black hot, and white hot. Now, this is just me using it in my computer room, and as you can see, my computer is generating a lot of heat. You could also see there that the bottoms of the monitors were generating a bunch of heat compared to the top. And what I love is that the camera automatically has like a red cross point where the temperature is highest and a green cross point where the temperature is lowest, so you can kind of always gather what your range is. Now, here I try to take a picture of it, but as you can see, it says no SD card. So let's just go ahead and pop in the SD card. That you can see there's a little flap at the top, and all you have to do is press it in. It clicks into place, and you just slide the cap on top. Now, when you want to take it off, all you have to do is press it down again, and it springs up. And since I'm right here next to a projector, might as well check the heat on this. And so, as you can see,
It's
has
burning hot.
a very hot spot right there, and it tells you the max temperature and the minimum temperature in Celsius.
Now, that, of course, is the temperature of the exhaust right there. Now, the cool part is you can actually target that. You can change it. You can change the colorways. You can take pictures. You can take videos with this. It is fully rechargeable. This is actually good to tell you the temperature of certain devices as you go with that. And that's a really cool idea, to be able to test the temperatures on certain products or just your cars or other things. If you wanted to see a water leak in your wall, this would help you decide if you could see a water leak. Right there, you guys can see the engine as it's running. You can see the temperatures. Well, I'm going to tell you right now that that car was probably running for quite a while with that. Now, you can change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit, so if you guys don't read Celsius, you can do that. The VEVOR is a great little option for a product of thermal imaging for you. Now, we also have the VEVOR 23-liter capacity blanket or towel warmer.
This is the 23 large capacity hot warmer by VEVOR, and it has a see-through window. So there are some information about what you can use and how to operate, but it's really simple. So there's the power button, and the other button is for sanitizing, for sterilizing. So inside, it's really a lightweight unit. You see, I can just pull it, but it has 2 drawers and catch any drips or whatever. So you can hold up to 50 or 60 towels, and it only takes 10 minutes to heat up. I was so surprised because I've seen other ones, they have to put them in there for 2 hours before they start their first client. So this 23 liter, it has the two stainless racks, and that the towels are really warm. You wet them before you heat them. There is a powerful 6-watt UV light, and the towels can get a cozy 150 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit.
So right there, guys, great little towel warmer. If you need something like that, check her on it. Now we have one more Vavor product. This is, of course, an office chair right here as well.
Hello everyone, Jackie from Dragon
It's a
Ball
Cherokee
Z
video.
Chair. Now, it is designed for lumbar support. If you can see how it's, we'll go through all the things, but just wanted to show you a brief overview of what it looks like. I just put it all together. Took probably about like 20-30 minutes. It really was quite easy to put together. Obviously you can go up and down, but these also go up, which is kind of nice. There is support in here for your back, which is great, especially for those of us who sit for long periods of time. But you can go as usual, down and up. Very comfortable, very comfortable on my lower back. It feels great. Nice little headrest for when and if you need it. It does also rock a little bit, so if you want to rock while you sit in your chair, it does do that, which is quite nice. Sometimes that's nice to do when you're, thinking or just want to give your back a little bit of a break. You can kind of lean back a little bit. So something that's really nice too is that this seat is, I think they said 17% thicker than the average office chair, and you really feel it. It's very comfortable to sit in. There's a lot of support. I'm a person who sits at my desk for.
So with that, you guys got a great comfy chair that's going to do well for everybody. At a decent price. Now I have a question. Anybody going to PAX East this weekend? I totally forgot it was this weekend. I did not even get tickets for PAX East. Oh man, I should have got it. Totally forgot about PAX East. Oh, Amazon customer, thank you for the follow. Oh, guys, man, I should have got me tickets. I totally forgot it was this week. For those of you that don't know what PAX East is a large electronic convention for like gaming. They show like some of the newest content, some of the newest products for your PCs and everything, which is kind of cool. Man, I totally forgot it was this weekend. Feel bad about that. Now, with that, of course, we're going to move over to electronic EV car charger. This is, of course, from Autotel Home. Now, I believe this is going to be
Here's everything out of the box, and you can see that we are dealing with a pretty simple setup. It's going to be really easy to get this installed. Let's take a look at some of the mounting hardware. These are going to be your standard screws. It includes for both drywall and mason mounting, if you do require that. And here's the plate, which you would attach to your wall. Real simple setup, and this mounts right onto the plate itself through those little eye hooks or eye holes. And the next thing we're going to take a look at is the charger itself. This is going to be using a NEMA 1450 plug. It's a similar plug you'd use for an electric range or an electric dryer. So make sure you get the right kind of plug if you do need it, because this is kind of a chonker. And again, you're going to want this attached to a 40 amp breaker, and you're going to want this attached to its own dedicated breaker. So make sure you get that installed properly. As mentioned, this is the J1772 plug. I really like the handle. It feels real hefty. It's real solid. It doesn't wiggle or jiggle. It feels great in the hand.
Doesn't wiggle
I do
or
love
jiggles.
these straps for binding up the cable. I think daily use might be a bit problematic. So here we have the charger itself, and we have it all plugged up. We don't have any of the Bluetooth or anything connected yet. I do love the fact that the plug connects directly to the charger. I do not like the fact that all the cable just kind of hangs there. There is no included bracket or coil to hang that up on. And like I said, those straps would probably be a little bit problematic to use on a daily basis. But you're going to want something to hang this up on, because as you can see, this is a massive long cable. Real easy
That
to
really
get
is.
your car plugged in. Doesn't matter where you park it in your driveway. Let's go ahead and get this plugged up. And let's get into the car. Now this is my 2020 Chevrolet Bolt. And as you can see, it is already charging. Let's go ahead and turn this on and see how much juice it's getting. The Chevrolet Bolt tops out at about 7.4, 7.5 kilowatt hours. As you can see, this is ramping up pretty quickly to there's the 5, there's the 6, there's the 7. And remember I said 7.5, so it did that rounding up to 8 kilowatt hours. Now at 40 amps, this can go a lot faster. Just this is the most that my car can accept at the moment. And this should be pretty easy to maintain.
So if you guys need an electric charger for your EV car, right there, a great little option and a nice little price. Now we're also going to show you guys the Hoto electric screwdriver, probably just in video.
Here looking at this Hoto cordless screwdriver kit. Now one thing I want to tell you is this solid metal case of the kit with
The video just quit.
very,
there
very
we go.
protective,
That was
very
weird.
dense, solid metal.
Never seen that happen
You
before.
simply unscrew it and then pull it open and you get access to your screwdriver and your bits. This is the size of the screwdriver, and of course you have your forward and your back, you have your torque levels, and of course you have all your bits. One thing I can tell you about the screwdriver is it is so much stronger. It has so much more torque than some of the little tiny cordless screwdrivers I've used. This one is very powerful. It charges via USB-C in the bottom. The only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't charge while it's in the case. You have to charge it outside the case separately. But if you're looking for a really high power torque cordless electric screwdriver, this one is
I
better
agree.
than many that
Great
I've
little
tested,
screwdriver.
able to handle screws that are in wood, whereas some of them really struggle and they're good for like computers or PC parts. This one actually has a lot more applicable purpose because it can handle a lot more stuck screws because it has more torque than a lot of them. So when you have the top...
Now on a charge, you should be able to do 350 plus screws on a full charge. It has forward and reverse multiple torque settings. Has a light. It comes with multiple bits. Guys, rechargeable. You don't have to worry about it. Save 39% off today. Get it for about $49.99 instead of about $70 or so. With that, it's a great little screwdriver. That's a great little one. That's an awesome little piece for you. Now, for the rest of you, maybe you want the OK5 Pro RoboVac that does, of course, do...
OKPK5.
Guys, 3,000 kPa strong suction with this. This is a great little RoboVac. This RoboVac comes with everything you see on the table. A remote control. Comes with the mopping mechanism. Comes with double edging pieces. Comes with the charging base. Comes with the cable. And, of course, the RoboVac. The RoboVac actually has a 550 milliliter of dust bin to collect all that dirt and debris. It's got an amazingly well done sensor. I can run that RoboVac on top of that counter that you guys see in the video, and it will not jump into the sink, won't fall off of the side. It stops itself from going over that. That's where it stands out. Now, yes, you can do the mopping mechanism. Yes, it has the home base to charge. Yes, you can do all that. You can set up in the app. That's right. There's an app as well that will allow you to control this. Inside the app will allow you to pick the suction amount of suction you want. It'll also allow you to pick, of course, the cleaning times. You can also send it home from that. You can actually even choose to vacuum manually with the arrows on there as well. Has a HEPA filtration system to allow you to clean up the dustbin and not allow for the rest to come in. This is a great, great RoboVac. Now, this RoboVac does very, very well for it. And if you guys need something like that, the OK5, right here, the OKP Life K5 Pro is the option I would choose. 3,000 kPa, no wheel that you have to worry about tangling up hair because it's a non-wheel. Just does the edging tools and sucks it all up. That's a cool piece. Now we're going to move over to the ESR kickstand MagSafe.
James, we're taking a look at the kickstand
Piece that I
from
did.
ESR. That's right.
James.
This is a phone kickstand, but it's also a
I
power bank.
just did this.
Inside this, you're going to be greeted with the USB-C, the USB-C charging cable. You're also going to be greeted with, of course, the power bank and kickstand itself. This is what it looks like. Now, it is a magnetic style, so it works with your iPhones, of course. It's going to magnetically stick to the back of your phone. The moment you do that, it's going to start charging up there for you. Now, the cool part is it's got this kickstand on the back, so you can kick it out and hold your phone. Now, the even better part is you don't have to use it that way, guys. You can actually stick it the other direction if you really wanted. Just make sure that you have it up there and it's magnetically connected, just like that.
breaks the connection, comes off, and it stops charging. 10,000 milliamps is going to be enough to charge your iPhone 15 Pro Max over one time. That's right, you're going to get at least almost 2 full charges with that. Now, it also has this little button on the bottom where you can actually see the actual charge rate down there to see how charged the power bank is. Of course, I only have 2 bars left, and that's because I was just charging my phone with it for a little while testing it out. Cool little power bank and kickstand. If you guys need, ESR's got you covered, guys, with this 10,000 milliamp power bank style one. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great one. Right there, great little option. Now we have another product from ESR as well. This is their MagSafe wallet. Another really cool piece.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the ESR Magnetic Wallet Halo Lock that also features a Geo iPhone feature. This is really cool because it basically will show up in your Find My app for
That's cool.
those of you
I
who
like
are
that.
Apple users. And this is probably the most unique phone attachment that I've ever gotten to review. Not only is the Halo
Carousel's
Lock
not
super strong,
working. There we
whether
go.
I have a MagSafe case on or no case at all, it is just a very solid connection where I can orient my phone both portrait and landscape. And it also comes with the quick start guide and user manual that basically show you how to use it. Now it comes with a USB-C proprietary charger that you're going to need to use to charge the case, but it takes absolutely no time to get this thing fully charged. I want to say maybe it took about 25 minutes to fully charge, and then once it's charged, you're ready to go. You just have to open your Find My iPhone app and grab the case itself. As you'll see here on the inside, there is a power button that you're going to have to press to make sure that your phone can detect it. But basically, once you get the app open and you are ready, all you have to do is add the device. You're just going to click add other item, and then once it starts searching, you can go ahead and press the button, and you're going to want to listen for a beep on the ESR phone attachment. Once you hear that beep, basically just give the phone a couple of seconds to catch up, and it will show up under the items. And then once you do that, the process is very straightforward. You're going to hit connect. You're going to set a nickname for it. I'm just going to go ahead and use what's already there and go ahead and continue. And then you also get to choose an emoji for it. I accidentally hit the back button right there, but you get to choose an emoji for it. And then once you do that and get it set up, basically you just finalize all of your information. You agree to the terms and service.
Now with that, that means you can track this wallet if you ever lose it. That's really, really amazingly cool. And actually have their wallet credit card as well, which is also another cool piece. Now we're going to show you guys the Viozen.
Favorite stand by my favorite company that makes stands, Viozen. It's a floor stand and the base is so heavy, it's not going anywhere. And you see this, oh my goodness, it can rotate all the way around, up, down. It's very sturdy holding on to your tablet. It fits the smallest phone to the biggest tablet. And the arms make it all so adjustable with the joints. And here you see the base, and this is heavy. I also use it in other areas so I can transport it around, and it's all staying put. I have another that tips over. This will not tip over. Look at that, rotate all the way around. Oh yeah, you can customize it. Here I am in the kitchen, and I can cook my recipe.
So with that, guys, you have a multi-purpose use. You can use this to hold your tablets in any area or room that you need, whether it be your computer room, your kitchen, or in just the bedrooms. Great little option right there. That's a cool little piece. Now we're also going to show you guys the Uno Casa cast iron charcoal grill.
This is the Unakasa Hibachi grill. It uses charcoal,
Hey, Anthony.
and it's for outdoors. It's made of cast iron, and it's very durable, of course. It has 2 handles, a tip out front, and there's a little right below it where you can slide to let air in. It is the updated design because it has 4 legs, so it's not going to tip over. And it has the area below where the charcoal goes. So, and then there's the top grate where the food goes. So my son is a personal chef, and he is making official yakitori. So he has the chicken, which is seasoned in the tare sauce, and he also sprays them with sake. He has here chicken and eggplant, onions, shallots, and he also did some steak. And when you do yakitori, you don't waste any of the chicken.
It's actually not a bad price. I mean, it's like $89. It's actually a pretty decent price for that. Now, of course, you use charcoal to cook it, which is kind of cool to have a charcoal grill like this, that style. But cast iron means it's going to hold that heat as you need it. Just get it up and going, and you have it. Now, cleaning it, of course, since it's cast iron, you guys know how to clean most of that. Take a nice little scrub brush, clean it clean, and then just re-oil it and make sure it's nice and set up for you. Just one of them things that's going to do amazingly well for you, of course, with that. Just a nice little option, of course. So, the Uno Casa Hibachi Grill, just an amazing option. Now, we're going to show you guys the Water Drop K19 counter drop water system.
Water
system that
the Water Drop K19. This is a countertop reverse osmosis water dispenser. Now, I've been a longtime fan of Water Drop and all of their products, and so I was super excited to get this. This is the included water filter that comes with it. You get one free one, so you get a freebie. That's a little nice. And the rest of the process is really easy to set up. There's no installation required. All you have to do is fill this little tank in the back with water, put it back on, and then basically the machine takes care of the rest for you. And that is one thing that I absolutely love about it. I mean, the ease of Water Drop products is fantastic.
It's not enough water.
Some of their other filters are super easy to install, and this is among the easiness of their products. Now, this is the little interface that you're going to use after the setup, initial setup.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Now, guys, once you set it up, it's going to do a filter out where it's going to filter through where you have to run the water to set it up. Once you're in there, you're going to be able to choose a couple different temperatures. You're also going to be able to choose the UV piece. With the UV part, that's what's going to clean out the waters with UV cleaning to clean out like particulates and make it cleaner, fresher. It's not going to get super, super hot. It's also not going to get super, super cold. It's going to stay about, the temperature ranging around from 60 or so and up to about 90, but you can go up to 185 if you guys want water hotter than that. This is more of a hot water system, not a cold water system. So it's going to do, either lukewarm water or hot, where it means you guys have tea water. Hey, Margaret. How are you doing, Margaret? What's up? We also have the Ace Mining Portable Security Locks.
Install this lock. All right. Now, this is designed to secure doors that open towards the user, so great towards like hotels or bedrooms, etc. If the door swings to you, you are secure on this side. If it swings away from you, this won't help you any. So, real simple process. There's a couple of prongs here
but I'm good.
for most doors. And then we have a wider area here for your larger openings. Now, I've got a standard interior door here. And the way
Counting
we get
down
this
spring break.
installed,
Wait a minute. We're allotted a spring break? Now, guys, this is actually kind of cool. I kind of like the idea for this. If you guys are staying in a motel and you want that little extra security, this is going to do that. Now, let's be honest, people, if they're going to break in, they're going to break in. But even a better idea is like a public restroom, like if you stop at your local Dunkin' Donuts or your Starbucks and want to use the bathroom, but don't trust the lock on the door, you could use this to give you that little extra security because it will allow for it to actually lock to a point. That means somebody's not accidentally walking in on you, because some of them locks in public restrooms are just easily opened, of course, by just random people that aren't even attempting to do it. But this will give you that extra little lock in a quick little simple way. So if you guys are needing something like that, that's a cool little idea right there. Now we're going to move over to the Legendary Pots and Pans. I use Legendary Pots and Pans daily. Actually used them just last night.
I think that is kind of cool about the inside of the...
With this, guys, this is kind of cool right here. So you have, of course, the multi-piece set. 10 pans. 10-piece set, right? The big pans, of course, have have that nice little level or measuring tool to tell you how much liquid or what's in the actual pan. Now we're going to get into a couple things. First and foremost, since it is literally a stainless steel device, that means you're going to have to, of course, get it hot, then add oil to make like a non-stick surface for this. Now it is like safe to use on gas grills, induction grills, ovens, glass, electric, and campfire up to about 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Now with it, of course, you have that 3-layer design. That bottom layer is going to be that magnetic layer. Then you're going to have that inner layer, and then you're going to have the outer stainless steel with this. Now you get the multi-pieces, like I said, with it, of course, you're going to get the multi-piece set ranging from, let's say, your 6-quart Dutch pan to your 3.5-quart saute pan. Then you're going to get an 8-inch frying pan, a 10-inch frying pan, a 2.5-quart saucepan, and a 1.5-quart saucepan as well. Now, the saute pan, that 3.5-quart saute pan is actually really cool. If you guys want to do, let's say, like a little bit of stir fry or something that you don't need that big, thick, Dutch oven with, or a large stock pan, you can use in that. Most of the stock pans and saute pans have lids. The frying pans do not. They're a well done piece. I actually use their copper core set a bit. And I love their copper core kit. But if you guys need a pan set, right here is a great option. Now you're going to see right here, he's actually putting it in the oven. He's going to pull it out of the oven. He has the oven set to over 400 degrees. And then he's going to pull it out. Now he does have, of course, a glove to grab that. Right there you guys can see. Now he didn't have no food in it. And I know we're all thinking about food, but it didn't. So great little deal. I love the copper core right there from Legend Pots and Pans. Now we're going to show you guys the Crystal Queen mattress. This is a 12-inch
Today
style.
we have the Crystal.
Now this is a 12-inch memory foam mattress in a box. Now we can get into this a little bit, right? With it. It does come in other sizes. So if you don't want the queen, they do have a twin, a full, and a king. It does come in 10-inch, 12-inch, or 14-inch. It is a multi-layer design. The bottom layer is going to be your cotton non-woven fabric. Then you're going to have your durable pocket springs that are actually individually wrapped. You're then going to have your thin layer of supportive base foam that's going to cover the top of those springs. After that, you're going to have your comfort support layer of foam. Then you're going to have your, of course, egg crate layer. Then you're going to have your pressure release memory foam with cooling gel. Then you're going to have that outer layer of breathable knitted cover as well on top of this. What you're going to do is when you get the box, it's going to weigh a little bit, almost 100 pounds, about 90-something pounds. You're going to have to pull it out. You're going to have to let it sit for about 72 hours before you start sleeping on it. You want it to literally get back to the actual adjustment of size that it was before it was vacuum sealed and rolled into the bag. This is a good piece. I actually use another version of this. Yeah, the dog does approve of it. I actually have another version in my bedroom that's in my kid's room that I sleep on randomly because my kid's not here right now. So, great little piece. Now, we have the U-Like laser hair removal tool. This is a James video. We don't need James talking because James is sitting here with you guys. Now, this is kind of cool. Let's get into this, guys. Laser hair removal tool with sunglasses. That's right, because those are quite important. Now, you're going to be able to use this with it. Of course, it does have what's called sapphire ice cooling technology. That means it's going to drop that temperature down to about 67 degrees when it's flashing that laser. Now, most of the others are about 105 to 110 degrees of a flash. The first week 1 through 3 is going to be for your longer hair to treat it down. At week 4 through 6 is going to be like short stubbiness. And then you're going to do it about 1 to 2 times a month after week 6 to keep it gone. Now, this does have a $70 clippable coupon. It does work with most ranges of hair and skin tones, except for like darker skins or lighter hair. If you have like, let's say, gray hair, it's not going to work on you with that. It's going to target like the pigments inside the actual hair and your skin to get it to go away. That's where it's kind of cool with this. Now, of course, you're going to see me right here just kind of go over. Why did the video like froze? Did it? So you're going to see me right here connected up. We're going to see me shave my arm. That's right. I shaved my arm for this video. Now, I realized I was shaving over my keyboard halfway through and stopped and then moved over because, well, it's my keyboard. Now, once you have that area shaved, you're going to grab that laser. You're going to put your glasses on. You're going to connect it up, and you're going to start tapping it to the skin and flash. And then you're going to move and flash. Then move and flash and move and flash. Now, what I will tell you, though, always make sure that you test it on an inconspicuous place before you go full board, and make sure that you can handle the laser treatment. Now, we're going to show you guys the Life Pro Rumble X 40 plate.
Vibration plate. Now, what I really like about this vibration plate is you have so many options for fitness with standing on it. You could literally put your hands on it and use it in a plank form or like a push-up. You've got the plug and the switch on the side here to turn it on, but it also has this really, really cool remote. Now, this remote, you just simply pop out of this case and the battery has a little sticker on it you just pull out, so the battery's included, but you could just kind of load it on your fingers while you're working out so it doesn't get in the way. And then you have access to the buttons. You've got, of course, the power button to turn it on, the mode button to switch it through 6 modes, and then, of course, increasing speed from 1 to 0 intensity level, plus setting the time, although it has a default of 10 minutes. So the first thing you want to do is when you turn it on, you'll notice that the time on the top defaults to 10 minutes, and it has its first mode. Pressing the mode button will go through the modes, and again, 6 modes. You'll see it goes through blue light on each of the modes individually, then combines 2 of them, then combines the other 2, and then all 3 at the same time. You just basically start very slow. Best to look at the manual, look and see what type of workout you want to do, and then work your way up to the speed. So included with the Rumbleplex, not only do you get the plate itself, but you get the mat, which you can either put under the plate, or you could actually use the mat separately. You also get the included wrist grip straps and pulls. These attach to the front of the plate. They have these little metal slides here that you just pull forward and you kind of attach them really easily. They also include some fitness bands, various sizes and intensities, which aren't directly used with the plate, but you can use obviously while you do your fitness with the plate. Of course, when going through the modes, you've got oscillation, you've got vibration, you've got pulsation, you've got lateral, and then of course you've got combination of oscillating pulsation.
Now, once you set those up, guys, you're going to stand on it and you're going to start vibrating away. And you're going to see Justin start doing that right here. You're going to notice his legs start tensing up and, of course, going through the motions. It will allow you to change the intensity and the way it vibrates. So it will do certain style vibrations to change that. Then you add the intensity and it will vibrate even more depending on how you do this. There is a weight limit though, guys. Remember, weight limit on these devices. Once you're up and going, you have a great little exercise piece right there from Life Pro, the Rumble X 4D. Now we're also going to show you guys from Life Pro the 4-speed vibrating massage baller.
Today I'm holding this Agility Massage Vibrating Ball by Life Pro. It has 4 different settings. You have to press and hold to turn it on. And the first setting that you see is already lit blue. You can change them by pressing the button.
When you tap it, it'll change the speeds of it. Now, you will roll this around on you or under you to get that massage. Now, you'll pick the place, of course, and start rolling it with, of course, the vibration. It's a cool little piece. Technically, if you wanted, you could put it under your back, lay on the floor, and roll around it with it under your back as well with that. Or just pick the back of your neck or any other place. This is a cool little piece from Life Pro, the Agility Vibrating Ball. Now, we're going to show you guys a really cool massage chair that Sheila did.
Provides this most exceptional full body massage chair
From Comfy Air.
with 0 gravity, yoga stretching, compression,
I want this.
foot rollers, heat, and shiatsu. The material is buttery to the touch, and the speakers add to the experience. It simulates human massage, and it fits the curves of your body. It has 8 shiatsu rollers and 14 massage balls to provide deep tissue kneading and soothes and loosens knots. It is a most relaxing experience. The remote control, which is easy to use and has so many customizations. This has a refresh, setting, and relax, yoga, neck and shoulders, waist and back, and dream. Here you see it's a very nice looking chair with you have the areas here for your legs, and it's so soft. There's an area for your arms and shoulders, a nice headrest, and it also has Bluetooth, and it has a USB charging port. It offers a full coverage to shoulders, arms.
Now this will allow you to do your legs, your feet, your arms, and probably everything else in between. Connect up that Bluetooth and listen to the music you want. Plug it into the USB port and you can charge your phone while listening to it as well. Cool thing is it will extend out, but it will also do what's called a 0G. That means it will actually lay back while you feel like you're floating while getting that massage, and that's kind of cool. The remote is nicely large in size. It has a hole to carry it. Of course, you'll set your legs in there. It's going to work by using the airbag design while using the nodular balls in certain different areas. This is an amazing, amazing chair. I am so jealous of Sheila getting this, but of course, where am I going to put it in my place? I don't really have a place for it, but hey, I'd still be jelly about it, right? Now, of course, right there in the remote, you'll pick the area that you want that massage, then you'll pick the intensity, and you can pick heating as well. Now, since this is like a leather fabric, you can wash it off. You can wash this. You don't have to worry about it. And that's the cool part. Pick your neck and shoulders, pick your yoga style, refresh, dream sequence, whatever. Pairing it up is quick and simple. You click the Bluetooth mode, you find it, and of course, in your Bluetooth settings on your phone, your tablet, your PC, whatever you're playing your music off of, and then it'll connect up. It'll then start playing that music, and you have, of course, the multiple speakers. It has, of course, these nice little wheels to roll it around as well, and it's going to do amazingly stuff. You can also still charge devices. That means you can get that massage and work at this if you really need. But most people that are going to be using this are probably going to fall asleep. Now, of course, that is actually a beautiful little chair at a great, great price point. That's actually a really, really amazing chair. There's a $300 clippable coupon on that chair, just so everybody knows. Now, we're going to show you guys, what's up, Steve? How you doing, buddy? How's Steve doing? Guys, we're going to move over to the Life Pro Mini Dynama Mini. This is actually a cool little massage gun I did. Today we're taking a look at this very cool little massage gun from Life Pro. This is their Dyna Mini. Now, this is, of course, like I said, a mini, a portable. It does come in this beautiful blue hard shell case. It has this snap button. You'll pop that snap button on, and then you'll unzip it, and you'll be greeted with the device. First and foremost, you guys see up here, you guys have the elastic band. It does have the, of course, user manual and the charging cable, which is a USB to USB-C cable. On the bottom, you're going to have the massage gun and 4 heads. You're going to get the round ball. You're going to get the spinal hook. You're going to also get the bullet. And then, of course, the flat head on top of the massage gun already. On top is where you'll plug it in and charge it. That is also where you guys are going to turn it on by just the press of a button and holding it down with that. Now, that's actually kind of cool with it, that it does work with that. You guys will tap it. It'll come on. You guys can see it there, right there, massaging and starting to work. Now, you can adjust it up. And, of course, to max speed, you do have 4 speeds, and this is going to work out well for you on hand. And there is, of course, max, if you guys can see that. Now, of course, using this, you get that great massage, but with that, you get a nice little portable massage gun that fits in the palm of your hand, can be taken pretty much anywhere and used wherever you need it. Nice little piece, great little chargeable capabilities. Now, we're going to move over to the steel-toed boots from Nordiv 8. These are actually really comfy boots. I actually had a pair, and I have a couple pair of Nordiv 8 shoes, let's be honest. Still do.
Demetrius, and today
it's Demetrius' video,
talking about these awesome work boots. They are steel boots, they are waterproof, and it has that extra cushion for your feet for a long-lasting period of working. You can use these boots for anything. You can use them for work, you can use it for hiking, or you can even use these for cutting grass. As I like this design right here, like I said, it has that cushion on the bottom, so it's going to support you right there. And then, like I said, it has that steel toe on the very top to protect your toes from anything that might have been dropped on or whatever you do. Like I said, again, these are waterproof, and it comes in that black leather on the trim right here. And it has like this other type of leather right here, so it's like a waterproof leather. And they do fit true to size, so if you're a size 11, go ahead and get a size 11 with these ones. Again, these are made by Nordy V8. So these are really awesome work boots right here. It comes with a little hook on the back, so whenever you put it on, your feet can slide right in. It has cushion on the back side, and then it has cushion on the toe part right here that comes over your foot. So a lot of shoes will not have that cushion on the...
Now with it, guys, it does have a memory foam insert with that. It has a nice tieable setup. It's anti-slip grip, which is kind of cool. You're not going to slip around when using these shoes. They're very, very comfy. I actually use a pair of these for snow sometimes, but most of the time I'm in flip-flops or low-cut shoes. But when the snow is pretty deep, I do throw a pair of these on, or if there's like an ice storm outside, I will throw a pair of these on to walk around. Nordy V8 does a great job at a very, very cheap price point. Now we're going to show you guys the Anchus Black cowboy boots. I believe this is a Sheila video though.
Cowgirl boots are pretty cool. They're black and they have a western heel with a pointed toe. And the western heel is 2.16 inches high. And with the pointed toe, they look a little more dressy, more for skirts.
I think I shut my phone ring off today.
You know, up to you.
It's
That pointed
blowing
heel.
up. What's up with this?
These cowgirl boots
Oh,
are
that was it. That was the 23-second video. I'm not sure what's up with that. But guys, if you need a cowboy boots right there, Sheila actually has those in that set. We're going to show you guys this men's pajama short setup next.
I'm here
Justin,
sitting
though.
in one of the most comfortable pajama sets I've ever worn. This is the Cower pajama set.
I don't wear
Super
pajamas.
comfortable. It is flowy. I get it an extra size up because I really like flowy pajamas with big tops. Comes with the shorts that I'm wearing as well. I'll show you the shorts here, which have pockets. I really like pajama sets with pockets. Just super, super comfortable to wear at night. I always like wearing a pajama short set. I tend to always wear a pajama short set. Usually when I'm just, relaxing at the end of the day, watching a movie on the couch while I'm in bed, I just like, having a pajama set. And this happens to be one of the most comfortable pajama sets I've ever worn. I actually really like this one even better than the satin ones because this one doesn't wrinkle up as much and it actually gives you a little more room around the armpits. It's not as tight. So out of all the pajama sets that I've tested from Cower, this is probably my absolute favorite. I will be getting another one of these sets in a different color. This is super comfortable. Highly recommended if you want to.
So right there, pajama sets. Now we're going to show you guys a wearable blanket. That's right, a wearable blanket.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to
It's
show
a
you
Nikita.
another amazing hoodie blanket from Bedsure. This thing is nothing short of absolutely amazing and absolutely soft. It's so comfortable. I love the kangaroo pouch that it has. 4 pockets in the front. Now it does look a little wrinkled here. That's because it comes vacuum sealed. So since I just took it out of the vacuum sealing, it looks a little wrinkled. But it is super soft, super fantastic. Get rid of those wrinkles is just take one quick trip to the dryer, let it tumble around in there on low heat for a little bit, and it'll knock those wrinkles right out. But this thing is super soft, super fantastic. I love the little robe style tie off that it has in the back, which I'll show you how to tie it off in the next scene.
Now with this, guys, it does come vacuum packed in a bag. It will be, of course, a little wrinkly. You guys can air dry that in the dryer to get rid of those wrinkles with no problem. It does have, of course, a pocket that you can put things in, like your popcorn, your snacks, or your TV remote, or just your phone. You guys can walk around or dance like Nikita does, of course, in the house. It's a great little piece right there from Bedsure. Bedsure does amazingly products. Now we're going to show you guys the Leisure Calming Medium dog bed that Justin did.
Absolutely loves this new LessSure dog bed. It has these puffed out edges, which makes it feel like he can kind of burrow. And as you can see, he's just in heaven. So soft, so plush, nice foam in the middle. He just really, really loves it. This is his new favorite bed for sure.
Now this, of course, is the Leisure dog bed. It's fluffy and, of course, in green, but they do have other colors, and they do have, of course, other sizes. With that, we got one last product in the care size, guys, for you, and that's another dog product right here.
I'm here showcasing this Ropo dog grooming brush. Now what this is a 2-in-1 grooming brush that you could use to just work through the dog's fur dry, and it can pick up clumps of hair and help de-shed the dog. But in this case, I have very short-haired dogs with my Boston Terriers, so I'm using it more as a shampoo brush. So it's got these kind of firm rubber bristles that aren't too hard but aren't too soft, and it helps work in the shampoo in between the fur really well, work it up to a lather, and you can see the lines it leaves behind here as it works through the fur. So if you're looking for a brush that will help work the little shampoo into
Look at the poor guy. He's like, I'm really a bath. Come on, let me go roll in the
better
dirt.
than your fingers because the bristles are finer and it works it into their fur and lathers up the soap really good. You can see how good it lathers up the dog soap right here, the dog shampoo. So again, this is a 2-in-1 grooming brush for your dog by Ropo, and it's a good way to clean them and to work the shampoo into a lather into their fur.
So if you guys need one of those, right there, of course, on hand. Now, guys, we showed you a bunch of cool products, including some Exa products, Exa headsets. We also showed you guys a mini PC. With that, I know it's a little bit of a short show today. Of course, I am fighting a headache, so that's why I kind of did this show. We also showed you guys a mini PC. Not showing why that just started doing a background. I mean, double mic'd right there. But with that, guys, I want to thank you for being here. Of course, like always, it's much appreciated. What I will tell you guys, though, is I will definitely be back, I believe, tomorrow with another stream. Hopefully, a longer stream is with that as well. So, guys, I want to thank you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm actually going to go make a phone call because, well, somebody's been trying to call me at least 30 times, which usually means it's nothing good. Oh, no, it's totally fine. It's about my car. So, guys, I hope you have a great one. I'll see you guys on tomorrow's show. Remember, Blake, of course, is on Friday as well. We'll see you guys on the next. Have a good one, everybody.